Hello all, but particularly New York residents of the 3rd District. I'm here to tell you that on February 13th, there is a special election to fill the congressional seat of serial liar and con man George Santos. If you're someone from Nassau County or Queens, or honestly, if you're just a person who lives in this country, I need you to know that the outcome of this election really matters. The extremist members of the Republican House are hanging on by a thread. If we want to actually have our House accomplish things, if we want more than endless hearings without evidence or impeachment threats without cause, if we want to stop playing games and have the government funded and our problems solved, then as I've said for a long time, we need representatives who want to do the job and not just representatives who want to have the job. Which is why I'm here to talk to you today about Tom Swazi. Tom is not only a trained lawyer, he's a trained CPA. So he understands money and budgets and all that serious, boring stuff we want our government to understand. He also knows how to do the job, as he represented this district for 6 years before stepping down to run for governor. What's interesting is that on the surface, Tom looks like the Republican, and his opponent, Mazie Pilip, looks like a Democrat. In fact, Mazie Pilip is a registered Democrat, but she seems to have made some sort of deal with MAGA, and now she's running on the Republican ticket, parroting right-wing talking points. Tom challenged Mazie to several debates and she rejected all of his offers. She's finally committed to do one at the beginning of February, which will be interesting since so far all we've heard from her are comments coming directly from Republican leadership. There's not even an explanation of why she changed parties. And all I can say to the voters of New York's 3rd is that you deserve better than another candidate who lies about who they are. Tom has done the job. He has a track record of success for his constituents. He's been a member of the House and Ways Committee, the Chief Tax Writing Committee. He served on both the Oversight and the Tax Policy subcommittees. He was vice chair of the Bipartisan Problem Solvers Caucus, which worked across the aisle with Republican representatives, and was co-chair of the Labor Caucus. This is a man who knows what he's doing. His opponent has never even been in government and is now running on a ticket that opposes everything she ever said she stood for. So what are we even doing here? Tom believes in government. He believes it can work. He believes it can be a force for good. He was the mayor of his hometown in Glen Cove. He was a Nassau County executive. He even created Fix Albany with the express goal of rooting out corruption in New York State politics. This is a practical guy, an upstanding guy, a man with experience and expertise who wants to tackle things like immigration, the cost of living, and climate change, bipartisan and progressive issues. Electing Tom will also set the tone for 2024. Telling people that we no longer want these liars and drama queens in government. We want serious people to do a serious job. How the Republicans even got their candidate is unknown. They had no one to run, and now they have a registered Democrat who's talking like Ted Cruz. They aren't running ads telling us why she's so good. They're spending a ridiculous amount of money telling us why Tom is so bad. And we have to stop falling for this because it's just smoke and mirrors. If you can vote in this special election or know someone who can, then you want to vote for Tom Swazi on February 13th. If you can't vote, then send Tom a couple of dollars to get out the vote and beat back the right-wing billionaire money machine pouring into his district. New York's 3rd has the opportunity to really show the country that we are taking our government back, that we want representatives who look out for the people and not just for themselves. So vote Tom Swazi in New York's 3rd on February 13th. Think of it as a Valentine for the country you love and want to make better.